What's up, guys? It's Brian, and we're getting ready to count down to 420 on It's 420 Somewhere podcast, guys. I got my everyday dabs, I got my Elyon, and I'm ready to get into this thing, guys, because it is Weed Wednesday. That is correct. And we're going to elevate our minds, guys. We are opening a portal, if you will. We're going to get high. We're going to get in our relax zone and we're going to elevate our minds, guys. We are looking at the top 5 unexplainable discoveries we've found in the ocean. The ocean freaks me out. I don't know about you guys. There's so many questions in there, man. And what a better way to explore the ocean than freaking high off our ass right after 420. That's right, guys. We're going to count it down. We got the top 5 primate fails. That is correct. We're going to get into that on the top 5 at 420, guys. We're going to elevate our mind. We're going to talk ocean craziness, crazy things we can't explain down there, guys. Aliens? Yeah, we better get high. All right, guys, I will see you just momentarily. All right, guys, we'll see you.
Get set, because it's time to go with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. With your host with the most, the man voted most likely to smoke out with a Yeti, Mr. Brian Brown. Mr. Brian Brown. Now sit back and relax, because it's time to go live across the world. Because it's 420 Somewhere.
And boom, just like that, guys, we dropped the hammer. And it is 420 somewhere. That's right, guys. This is the show where we count down Monday through Friday to 420, guys, and we get into a whole mess of trouble in the meantime. I'm talking giveaways. I'm talking movie Mondays where we have stars come and start BSing with us about the movies. I'm talking Paranormal Tuesday where we get all crazy, guys, and nothing's off the table. Bigfoot, JFK, you name it, we discuss it. And today, guys, Weed Wednesday. And this is a day we kind of switch it up. We don't really have too solid of a format. We always talk cannabis, of course. We elevate our minds and we talk things that stoners love to get into. And today, guys, is one of those cases. We got the top 5 unexplainable discoveries in the ocean. Yeah, we're talking aliens, perhaps. We're talking all sorts of stuff. So get your freaking elevated mind getting ready, guys, because it's going to be a good one. We also got a great one for the top 5 at 420, guys. And what this is where we count down the top 5 of the craziest videos on the web, guys. We scour the internet. We're talking, we go in the depths. We go deep, deep, deep to bring you the funny, guys. And this today we got primate fails. Can't go wrong with that, guys. So sit back, get ready, Jack, because it's time to go. We are gonna roll. Oh, should I have it queued up? The rookie today, guys. All right. Uh oh. There we go. All right, guys. Here we go. The top 5 at 420. Primate fails. Dynamite. That's right, guys. Top 5 at 420. Brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Save some green on some green. Whoa, whoa, some hoo-haws. Some hoo-haws there. They got some great deals going on, guys. Check them out. It is Wax Wednesday. Then whoop, whoop. Save some green on some green, guys. Got some great deals. Treat yourself to some top shelf, and don't get slung poo on like grandma. Oh, grandma's pissed. Grandma's pissed. But there's the poop. I love the way grandma's the only one who didn't know. Oh, it's on her nose. Oh, God, that's why they blurred it out. It's on grandma's nose. Oh, number 3, guys. Dude's enjoying his lunch. Give me that. Dude's getting bowly. Look, I love the way he takes one last bite of it. Watch. The monkey's like, no, give me the sandwich now, punk. He's like, well, I'm going to take one more bite because I'm hungry. And he just takes off. And dude's like, what? What? You going to leave me with no lunch? Number 2, guys. We got this freaking rascal. Who's reminds me of the Hangover 2. Oh, God. Did that wire just snap? Oh, that's funny. Look, he has it down. He's all sliding on his inner thigh. Getting a little voltage going, and then that thing snaps, and he swings like Tarzan. Reminds me of the Hangover 2, and they have that monkey finger running around. All right, guys, number 1. Oh, what's that? Oh, they want his shorts. Look at this lady in the back. Look, this lady in the bikini. Watch right there in the hat. Watch her face. Oh, hello. Hello, Big Jim and the twins there. Oh. And dude had no shame in his game either. He was like, hey. All right, guys, we got. This was brought to us by Fell Army Guy. Make sure you're giving them some love over there. Oh God, reminds me of Keepers of the Wild. So, they don't grab you unless you're crazy over there. Let's see this one. Oh dang, he slugged her, and he's like, "Get in here." Oh, that dude got slapped. That dude straight up got slapped. Oh, damn, my iPod. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, he stole something. I'm out of here, bitches. Oh, man. That was your top five at 420, guys, brought to you by the Healing Center. We count down to 420. What are you getting into, Rosie? What are you getting into? We count down to 420, guys. We got about 40 seconds or so. I'm getting into some Galaxy Mints by Elyon, guys. This is some fire stuff. These are some minis coming in about 34%. Ooh, that's fire. They got them on sale now. I'm down at the Healing Center, $20. You need to check that out. But man, Elyon. I'm loving Elyon these days, guys. Good flour, good price. Check that out. And we got everyday dabs I sprinkle on there, and you know I hit my bong load, guys. But what are you getting into? Whatever it is, break out those bongs, break out those dab rigs, guys. Blow up those comments. Let me know what you're getting into because it is 420. Boom. There it is, guys. How was your 420? Woo, man. So finish up my review real quick. These Galaxy Mints, man. Elyon has upped their game. I'm good with anything Elyon. I'm going to be honest with you. And definitely one to try, guys. This will put you in the galaxy far away. Has a nice fresh taste to it. It's indica dominant. It's gonna put you in the right. Like, look at my eyes. I'm already like, hey man, what you got going on over there, man? That's how you know a real stoner. They drop that man way too many times. Hey man, and they like extend it out. That's how you know a real stoner, guys. You forget those fake ones out there. We're talking the real ones, guys. All right. So yeah, check out some Galaxy Mints, guys. It's a blessing from a galaxy far away. Galaxy Elyon. Check them out, guys. And like I said, Everyday Dabs. I'm loving their crumble. They're out of Shatter down there, but I'm loving their crumble. I'm not even gonna play the song, guys, because you know you ain't dabbing unless it's Everyday Dabs. All right. We are getting into Weed Wednesday, guys. All right, we are getting ready to elevate our minds. Hopefully, everyone's in the right headspace for this because I'm telling you, we're going to blast off to a planet and not a planet up, but a planet down, guys. We are going into the ocean. Now, I don't know if I've ever talked to you guys about my fears of the ocean, but man, it freaks me out. It's outer space. There's aliens down there, maybe literally. Some of those fish, like the shit, those are things that we have no business interacting with. That's my theory. And then the deeper you go and the crazier it gets, man, we don't know what's down there. One of my theories is, have you ever noticed a lot of these UFO sightings by the military all happen around water, the ocean? If their ships are that much advanced, who's to say they couldn't go underwater and they have a whole deal down there? Because we can only go so far, you know. So I mean, who knows what's down there? But we're gonna find out some of the stuff that we discovered down there. Like I was down there with Stowe in the submarine, and his right hand man wearing my beret. No, but we are gonna discover what they've discovered, guys. A lot of interesting stuff. Did not know. Didn't know really any of this stuff. So kick back, relax, guys. Good indica pairing. That's what I'm gonna suggest for the pairing for this video, guys. A nice indica. You gotta like mellow out, get into couch, guys. Get your munchies out, get your thinking caps on, because we're about to have our minds blown.
The oceans of the Earth hold many secrets. Throughout the history of mankind, some stunning, scary, and sometimes simply inexplicable things have accumulated on the ocean floor. Scientists have discovered ancient cities, cemeteries of sculptures, even those abnormal zones where the laws of physics don't work. The mysterious and frightening ocean can not only be a peaceful surface that gives life, but also an enraged devourer of civilizations. Now, we'll try to figure out the most interesting and mysterious discoveries. At first glance, the coast and the water surface off the Canary Islands are unremarkable, but that's only at first glance, because if you plunge underwater, you will see something really amazing. The ocean floor off the Lanzarote Island is strewn with strange statues. Here is a scary crowd of people with empty eyes who are going in an unknown direction, and near it is a ring several feet in diameter consisting of human bodies. What is it? Traces of a sunken civilization? But if you look closely, you'll see cameras and other contemporary devices in the hands of the statues. There's no mystery here. The statues were created as part of the Atlantic Museum project, and anyone can dive underwater and look at them. But it would be fun to see the faces of archaeologists who stumble upon them in a few centuries. Even today, scientists find underwater statues that leave a lot of questions. The mysterious underwater city off the northern coast of Egypt is Tranis, or Heraklion as the Greeks had called it. For a long time, the city was thought to be mythical because it was only mentioned in the chronicles of Greek authors. But suddenly, this discovery was made in 2012 at a depth of 164 feet or 50 meters near Abu Qir Bay. It has been hidden underwater for 1,200 years. Scientists have yet to unveil all of its secrets. Here, under the water surface, mysterious statues of Isis, the goddess, as well as of other deities, rest. Temples, granite columns of a royal palace with Egyptian and Greek inscriptions, sphinxes, fragments of Egyptian ships, gold, and many other amazing artifacts lie at the bottom of the sea.
All right, so now I've heard about this one, guys. Actually, a conspiracy theory podcast, Theories of the Third Kind, I like to listen to. Is a very, very good, very, very cool podcast. They were talking about this, and one of the theories that they had was that an Egyptian ship had sunk full of their treasures and that kind of stuff, and that's why this would be there. Not like it's from an ancient civilization, that like got washed up, that but something as simple as that, or maybe they were getting ready to get looted, because if you look at like the details on some of the stuff, you can definitely see more of an Egyptian style, of course. It's definitely of that era, of that um, lore, if you will. So yeah, very, very interesting on that. But that's just one of the theories. That's the one that made sense to me. But who am I?
Preserved almost intact. The underwater archaeologist Frank Gaudio also discovered a 6-foot or 2-meter sized black granite slab on which the name of the city was carved, Heraklion. But according to the archaeologist, an infinite number of artifacts are still hidden in these waters, and it'll take at least 200 years to study all of them. The reason of the death of Heraklion remains a mystery. Why did it end up at the bottom of the sea? Some scientists blame an earthquake, others a tsunami. The story of Heraklion resembles the legend of Atlantis. Perhaps the latter also existed and is just waiting for someone to discover it, but some historians claim that Atlantis never existed. After all, sailors saw many fantastic things and often embellished their stories. That's how legends started. A good example of this are the glowing patches in the ocean. In Asia, they were called Buddha's wheels, and in Europe, Satan's carousel. In 1879, sailors of the British warship Hawke observed an unusual phenomenon in the Persian Gulf, which the captain made a record of in the logbook. He described 2 huge circles. They rotated in opposite directions at a speed of about 80 miles per hour or 130 kilometers per hour. But the Admiralty did not take Captain Evans' message seriously, and they should have. Subsequently, many ships witnessed similar mysterious spirals in different parts of the world. Sailors describe this phenomenon as 1 or more revolving circles with an average diameter of 550 yards or 500 meters. Another encounter took place in 1902 in the Gulf of Guinea. The ship's crew noticed 2 bright circles that went underwater as soon as the ship approached. The sailors recalled that at the moment of approach, the rays seemed to shine through everything around. What was it? Some kind of alien scanners? X-ray radiation? Similar incidents took place several more times. In 1962, British sailors on a ship named Telemachus watched as the circles gradually faded away, slowing down their rotation speed until they completely disappeared underwater. Scientists have racked their brains over this riddle for a long time, but haven't found any answer yet. According to one of the most reliable theories, this may occur due to an accumulation of luminescent plankton. These microorganisms gather in colossal clusters, and the sailor's imagination does the rest. Other researchers associate the glow with the strange circles at the bottom of the Persian Gulf, the place where eerie luminous spirals were first discovered. Ufologists, in turn, present this story as another proof of the existence of extraterrestrial civilizations that observe us from the bottom of the ocean. Speaking of UFOs, the Baltic anomaly.
All right, so what do you guys think about that one? I guess there's some explanations that, I mean, it's a great phenomenon either way, but there's some other explanations, plankton, the other deal. I like UFOs. Anything UFOs, that gets my vote, guys.
Mentioning. The story began in 2015 after 2 Swedish oceanographers, Peter Lindberg and Dennis Asberg, discovered a strange object in the Baltic Sea. It lay at a depth of 279 feet or 85 meters. Their sonar unexpectedly detected an object of irregular shape almost 200 feet or 61 meters long. The find really looked like the famous spaceship Millennium Falcon from the Star Wars movie. The subject sparked interest in the scientific community, and experts immediately began to pull up on location. The discoverers themselves offered many explanations for their finds. According to them, it can be a geological object or a secret project of the Third Reich aimed to fight against the English and Soviet submarines, or even an alien object. Or is it really a brilliant marketing campaign for the release of a new Star Wars movie? Behind this thing, a long groove is clearly visible, as if from an emergency landing. But here, the weird stuff was just beginning. Scuba divers immediately made attempts to explore the unique object. But in a strange fashion, every expedition had a failure of all equipment when it approached closer than 656 feet or 200 meters. In the same miraculous way, it began working again as soon as they backed up to the same distance. The research of the material was also a puzzle for the scientists. The sample turned out to be a piece of basalt with traces of burnt organics. It seems that the object had been exposed to high temperatures, for example, as if passing through the atmosphere. According to experts, such materials are more likely to be found in construction or in the wreck of a ship rather than in a geological process. But there are more skeptical scientists. Such is Volker Bruker, a professor of geology at the University of Stockholm. He considers the find to be a trace of an ancient glacier's activity. Anyway, it's unlikely that we'll find out the truth anytime soon, if ever at all. Shortly after the start of research, the project was suspended, allegedly due to a lack of funding. Maybe the world government became interested in the object and wanted to quickly hide the truth. Another mysterious underwater find is the megaliths off the island of Yonaguni. The island is located in splendid isolation at a distance.
Let me stop this real quick. All right, guys. So what do you think about that one? That one was a trip. That all their equipment malfunctioned when they were getting close to it, and then it would start working at a certain degree, at a certain depth. Again, that's pretty crazy. What I don't get is why not get like some kind of giant hoist and bring it up, or basic scavenge it out. Like, I don't, there's a lot of questions I have to that one. That might be a Paranormal Tuesday one that we need to dive deeper into, guys.
27 miles or 125 kilometers from the rest of the islands, and closes the Ryukyu archipelago. In 1985, scuba divers, led by diving instructor Kiyatiru Aratake, were diving near the southern border of the island when they saw something incredible. The megalith was a series of ancient formations of regular shapes. It looked like an ancient city. A study of the soil nearby showed that it may be more than 20 million years old. It seems that this ancient city has gathered all the hallmarks of ancient cultures from around the world. The construction in the center resembled a stepped pyramid of Maya or ancient Sumer. Near it was a unique stone formation 140 feet or 42.5 meters high. The most amazing thing is that all structures featured complex elements. There were stairs, walls, and straight lines. Around the perimeter of the monolith, a great number of pyramids were found, 33 feet or 10 meters in height and 6.6 feet or 2 meters in width. The find was named after the place of discovery, the Yonaguni Monument. The scientific community made a fuss around this discovery, and the years of research had begun. As it always is in the scientific field, experts immediately assumed two opposing positions. Some considered the monument to be a man-made object, others a geological one. In 1992, a group under the leadership of Professor Masaki Kimura from the University of Okinawa began many years of diving activity, followed by research. He collected information over a period of 15 years and eventually declared the mysterious underwater object was human-made. He told that his team discovered many carvings of plants, animals, and even people. In addition, remnants of
I was gonna say, like, the pyramids. Like, how could a geologically, it's easy for me to say, man, galaxy mints, woo. Yeah, how could, like, that was just too perfectly carved. That was too perfectly aligned. A lot of there's no way that could be geological. I don't know why anyone would even say that. Dumb.
infrastructure such as wells and mines were discovered in the megalith. All this data indicates that the civilization that dwelled there was quite developed. There's just one thing. How did such a developed settlement appear among 20 million years old strata? Maybe it was an alien outpost which was soon submerged. And the next underwater discovery is just shocking. Many people have heard about the Bermuda Triangle, but only a few know about the Devil's Sea. Such a frightening name was given to a large anomalous zone located off the coast of Japan. This place is even more sinister than the well-known Bermuda Triangle. According to the inhabitants of the local islands, inexplicable things happen here. Ships, planes, and people disappear. The Japanese that dwelled on the islands nearby believed that there was a beautiful underwater city located in this area. As legends have it, there were demons living in that underwater city guarded by predatory fish. They say that sea storms often occurred on a fine day, the water turned mysterious colors, and even domes appeared on its surface. Chronicles of that time have been preserved, which tell us that a dragon that devoured sailors lived in these waters. So is it real or fiction? Studies say otherwise. Neither fish nor sea animals can be found in this area. Even giant whales are disgusted to swim here, and the albatrosses have no desire to fly over it. Why it is so, no one can explain. These days, you can hear many different theories, from the portal to another dimension to the underwater UFO airfield down on the ocean floor. But despite the fact that all these legends are unconfirmed, the Japanese government still recommended to stay clear of this region. The disappearance of small fishing boats in the Devil's Sea has been known for a long time, but no one ever really thought of the reason. After all, cane boats are rather unstable and storms happen quite often there. Everything changed when in 1955 there was a series of disappearances, and not just of fishing boats, but modern cargo ships, planes, and even a highly equipped destroyer. The military ship, equipped with a radar able to sense the slightest movement within a radius of 125 miles or 200 kilometers, disappeared in the endless waters of the Devil's Sea just like that. After these incidents, the government took a number of measures, but still, ships and aircrafts disappeared in this region every year. But don't think that these unusual finds and phenomena are all the world's oceans got to show. It still has something to hide. Next time on vacation, dangling your feet in the sea, think about it. Maybe the remains of an ancient civilization, or a UFO, or a couple of...
That Devil Sea one is weird, right? Like, oh, let's wrap this up.
feet away. And here, we have to say goodbye. If we were able to surprise and interest you, don't be stingy. Click on that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the many interesting videos that are coming.
All right, guys. So, what do you think about that Devil Sea one? That's kind of crazy that no animals, no predatory fish, no whales, nothing swim through this place. I said disgusted. They're disgusted by this area. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. That's another one we need to jump into on Paranormal Tuesday. So what did you guys think? Blow up those comments. Let me know what you guys thought of this crazy list, guys. I've heard of actually one, the very first one. I've heard of that. It's like a diving attraction with all these statues down there. And then there's another one. I believe it's like soldiers with Japanese soldiers all like in a circle or something at another location. That's like pretty freaky. But yeah, imagine when we get wiped out and the next civilization come and they find all this crazy nonsense. Oh man. Or the aliens swim by and they're like, what? What are these guys doing? All right, guys. Hopefully your mind has been elevated on this fantastic weed. All right, guys. You know what? I want you to take advantage of these giveaways, guys. I wanted to remind you the hashtag terror for your chance to win this shining shirt, guys. Look at this. And no, not just the shining shirt. You got this lithograph, guys. Look at this thing from the movie Smile. And then what else was in there? There was something else that I was going to throw in. Was it the basketball? Whatever it was, guys, there's a triple threat pack in there. I'm going to throw some stickers in there, too, from the Daily Dank. So make sure you're getting in on that. Hashtag terror. And then, guys, this morning on the 710 show, if you're not watching at 710, wakey, time for bakey, you're missing out because I have a mystery box. Hashtag Marvel, guys. You're going to get a Daily Dank shirt. You're going to get some stickers. You're going to get an autograph of a Marvel superhero. Bum, bum, bum. That is right, guys. This morning we looked at the worst Marvel movies of all time. And we're not talking the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We're talking, where were we? Let's see if I can find a good one. We're talking Elektra, of course. That was a pretty bad one. This Fantastic Four with the actor that played Bug in Uncle Buck. Look at that young lad. Yeah, we're talking craziness on the show, guys. We have a great time, super interactive. We're doing giveaways down there now. Down there, we're doing giveaways on that show now, guys. We're figuring it out. You know, it was just something fun that we started, and now it's evolving into a full-time show, guys. So how awesome is that? And you know what? I have all of you to thank for it. We're having a great time, guys. Meetup is coming soon. I just need a couple more days, guys. I am sick as a dog. Hopefully in the next couple of days I'll get over it. I'm taking my vitamins, saying my prayers, working out Hulkster style, guys. Oh, no, I don't. All right, guys. Appreciate you so much. King McCrew, Usual Suspects, everybody out there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm going to get out of here, get this ready to be uploaded for you guys. And man, Rosie's being a pain in the butt. All right, guys. So make sure you're getting in hashtag Fright, hashtag Marvel for those giveaways, guys. Don't forget the 710 show. All weekend, guys, we'll be dropping videos from Days of the Dead, Las Vegas Horror Convention. A lot of good stuff, guys. We're going to start working on our March Madness Final Girl Horror Icon Tournament, guys. We're working out the details. I'm working on something special for the giveaway, guys. One of a kind autograph, lithograph from some of the final girls that are going to be at this convention, some of the horror icons, guys. You don't know who's going to be in it, what I'm working on. It's going to be one of a kind, though, just for the Daily Dank. You're going to want to get in on it, guys. All right. Share, like. Appreciate you guys so much. I will see you guys in the morning, 7:10. All right. See you guys.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.